With the coming of the monsoons in the month of Sawan, the green fields of maize all over the Himalayas are topped with a sheen of gold. This is the plume on top of the corn, indicating that the plant is now full of juicy seeds and that the farmer can expect a good harvest. This is the signal for celebration that the farmers look forward to, and between the second and third Sunday of Sawan, the people of Chamba gear up to celebrate this rite of spring. Chamba in Himachal Pradesh lies on a series of plateau-like formations on the right bank of the Ravi River valley between the Dhauladhar and the Zanskar ranges.
Lakshmi Nath Darshan Dijo Atal Raj Tera Maya Akadi Dhar Makadi Dhara Upar Dera Tera Maya Jive Raja Sahil
Chamba is an ancient town with a rich architectural tradition. The magnificent 9th and 10th century temples are an example of the Shikhar style then widely prevalent in the region and marked by the fineness of their stone and wood carvings. The region's tradition of fine architecture continues to be evident in the 18th century Akhand Chandi Palace, reflecting an interesting blend of Indo-Saracenic and British colonial styles. Like most hill folk, the people of Chamba are a tradition-bound community, with their homes and rituals having remained largely unchanged. Traditions of art and architecture form a part of daily life. The famous Chamba Rumals are exquisite examples of needle painting skills. The motifs have much in common with the famous Chamba school of miniature paintings. Chamba has also long been renowned for its leather sandals, necessary perhaps for the hardy hill walkers.
त्यौहार भी मिलना दोस्तां सजना मित्रां दा है जी फिर ये मल्हार है जी कूंजड़ी का गाना फिर रिम जिवें सौन बरसदा हो फिर यार बास बैठे रहे होण है जी तां दा मिंजर मेला तां ही ते जान है
मेरी जान गाने हर घर जंगल चोरा कालिया मोरा जंगल चोरा तैयो मेरी निंदर गुआई तैयो मेरी निंदर गुआई सखियो सावन आयो मेरी जान गानी।
Not only the nature, but also the people of Chamba, especially the village folk and everybody, they are in their best, they are happy, they are contented with the growing, with the new crop in their field, and especially the maize. And of course, the trees are full with fruits, and everything is at its, as you can say, at its zenith. And especially Chamba decorates himself and changes its colors with the mist and fog, rains, and the colors of the season. So it gives us a reason to feel happy and joyful.
All through the rainy season, the hills of Chamba come alive with the sound of music. The world that these songs describe, of rolling mists and clouds and birds in joyous flight, is the same world you can see in the miniature paintings of the region. The songs celebrate the breathtaking beauty of the mountains at this time of the year and are full of images of mists and peacocks and the very sensuous quality that life and love seem to acquire at the time. The Minjar calls every true Chambyal to the Chaugan in Chamba. The golden plume of the field is recreated as the golden tassel of the Minjar fair, and people wear it proudly on their chests. During the entire week of the Minjar fair, household kitchens are busy cooking all the traditional delicacies that they can. Married daughters and their families are sent gifts of food cooked specially, and the women bustle around as guests and family join in.
ਅਸੀਂ ਦੂਰ ਦੂਰ का रिश्तेदारां जो भी बुलाई लिंदे मिंजर दे दिन जड़े बच्चे नौकरियां पर गए दे उन्हां जो भी वापस बुलाई लिंदे मिंजर दे दिन तो सब ने पुजना ही है.
I've been attending it very regularly, and I make it a point to come for the Minjar festival, because after all it is a festival in which the ruling family members and the citizens of Chamba have always intermingled, and it's a festival which is shared and enjoyed by the rulers and the public of Chamba.
Everywhere you go, the joyous sound of singing follows you. The traditional singers of the Masada have a vast repertoire of ballads celebrating the beauty and bounty of nature, such that even the ascetic Lord Shiva, otherwise oblivious to physical beauty, could not resist coming down to the green Chogan. The Minjar is a time to return to the Chogan, a time to unwind from the hard grind of everyday work, a time to live and a time to love.
हर साल आंदे जी अस मेरे पिताजी भी हर साल आंदे रहे उसका बाद आसा भी
बचपन से आंदे रहते
हर साल हम मिंजर के मेले में यहाँ पे आते हैं, मिंजर का इंतजार भी करते रहते हैं और अपना प्रोग्राम दिखाने के लिए यहाँ आ जाते हैं.
जो हमने अपने बुजुर्गों से सुना है, इसके अगराज और मकासद यही थे कि सब रियासत के आदमी मिलें, आपस में इकट्ठे बैठें, एक दूसरे को पहचानें, एक दूसरे के दुख दर्द को समझें और उसके साथ साथ इस मेले की रौनक बढ़ाएं.
The remarkable fact to note about the Minjar is that the entire community, including tribals and nomads, are all made aware of the bond that transcends their religious differences. They participate in the Minjar as Chambyals, the people of the valley of Chamba.
यही एक ऐसा मेला है जो कि सबका है. यहाँ से 1947 में जब मुसलमान भाई हमारे यहाँ से लाहौर चले गए या रावलपिंडी चले गए, तो वो भी इस दिन जो है रावी के किनारे पर लाहौर में मिंजर मनाते रहे हैं. उनकी चिट्ठियाँ यहाँ पर और अभी तक भी वो मनाते हैं और वो मिंजरें बांटते हैं और वो कुंजरी मल्हार के जो यहाँ के पारंपरिक गीत हैं, सावनी गीत हैं, वो पर गाते हैं.
It is a tribute to the secular spirit of Chamba that the sacred gold tassels of the Minjar are made by a Muslim family, that of Asghar Beg Mirza. For generations, the members of this family have kept alive a tradition that dates back to the time of Shah Jahan. For over 300 years, this slender golden thread has kept the Chambyals bound to each other irrespective of their religious beliefs. The first Minjar is offered to Lord Raghuveer, the royal deity of Chamba, and then distributed among the rest of the townspeople.
उम्र जो है तो 95 ਵਿੱਚ बाकी सच्चे ਦਾ यार है झूठे ਦਾ दुश्मन अजे तक बनी तो किसी के नाल नेकी की मेरी घरवाली दुआरी है उसमें भी क्लेश पड़ता है वो भी शरीर है किसी वक्त गुलाब दे खोले तो किसी मौत बाकी क्रोध बहुत है पूरा खोल लो भाई साहब जल्दी से पूरा खोल लो
People look forward to it because it emphasizes all their freedom, feeling of joyousness, feeling of living, feeling of being there, feeling of taking part in the district, feeling of being part of the system, feeling of all that is good in their lives. The whole year round, people from all over the district, all over the state, they look forward to Minjar as being one place where they express their desire to be part of nature, to be part of life, to be full of themselves and to be taking part in all that is joyous, all that is beautiful. And Minjar is one of the expressions of people and their whole emphasis on living.
It is not just the people of Chamba who take part in the Minjar fair, they are joined by their gods as well. Temple and household deities from the neighboring villages are brought down from their high mountain perches and carried into the fair in colorful processions. The ceremonial parade is the highlight of the Minjar festivities, and the entire community lines the streets to witness it. More than any other event, the ritual procession marks the coming together of the people of the region in a common interactive space. It is a means by which the shared values, beliefs and rituals are given public expression to reaffirm their cultural identity and their pride in being Chambyals. The procession culminates on the banks of the river Ravi, where the crowd now converges. In a final homage to the river, which for the people of the valley is their life spring, everyone now flings the golden tassel that had so proudly adorned their chests into the river. The gesture marks the end of the week of festivities. As the dancing, tossing waves sweep the golden harvest away, it is time to shore the memories of a week of fun and laughter and carefully hold them so as to look back with pleasure throughout the months to come until it is Minjar time again.